Hey guys, welcome to my showcase on this deck that I made myself. It is an extremely quick stage 2 deck, which may sound counterintuitive, but I assure you that this deck is a lot more consistent than it may seem for being a stage 2 deck in this current format. The entire core of it is Gardevoir and Banette. This Gardevoir, you look at the top 2 cards of your deck and attach any energy you find onto your Pokemon in any way, and you put the other cards in your hand. This is very similar to the Zacian V card, which was super prevalent for a while, and still is, to be fair. But instead of ending your turn, you can keep doing your turn and even attack afterwards, or even chain these together. So once you have 2 or 3 Gardevoirs, it's basically game over for your opponent. And then it's attack Brainwave for 60 damage, and does 30 more damage for each psychic energy attached to this Pokemon. You can get this up in a single turn, and just be hitting 150, 180, in just a single turn of setup if you have enough Gardevoirs on the bench, which is extremely good. Now its weakness to Steel might not seem too good right now, but I assure you it really isn't anything big. You only have 140 HP, which is very frail for this format, and everything already kills you naturally. So taking double damage from Steel types doesn't really matter. And then having a retreat cost of 2, it's fine. But a common strategy with this deck is you intentionally don't evolve, and you keep it as a Kirlia or a Ralts, because they have 1 retreat. And then you can use your ability as Gardevoir, attach an energy to it, and then you just retreat directly into what you need to attack. Now since we're running Gardevoir, it's very wise to also run a Gallade. The Gallade is extremely good at taking this late game and helping us win against decks that we would otherwise lose to instantly. For instance, any electric type deck we basically beat, because Dynablade for only 2 energy, which is super easy to get with 1 Gardevoir ability, does 60 for each of your opponent's Pokemon V in play. Now, at first glance 60 doesn't seem like a lot, but if they have 3 Vs down, you're doing 180, and if they have a fighting type weakness, that's 360 damage, which 1-hit KOs every single fighting weak Pokemon. And at only 2 Pokemon Vs down, you one-shot a Crobat. And Crobat is run in many decks right now, and that's weak to fighting. So this Gallade really makes the deck work. Now we're going to look at the other Pokemon run in this deck, Banette. For only 1 Psychic Energy, which is super easy to get on, you do 20 damage times the amount of damage counters you put on it, up to 7. Now, you're only hitting up to 140 with this Banette, but this is just the exact kind of card you need in the deck. This deck destroys any Psychic weak Pokemon. Urshifu is basically a guaranteed win matchup because of this Banette for early game and Gardevoir for late game. Plus, a fun fact is, with this card, you can kill yourself with the attack. Like, let's say you already have some damage counters on it, and you put down 7. You'll kill yourself afterwards, but the attack still goes out. So this is a really great way to keep the game going in your favor. Now, we also run 1 single copy of the Curse of Devolution Banette, which is just, when you evolve it, you can devolve one of your opponent's benched evolved Pokemon by putting the card in the opponent's hand. And this has won me games. You rarely ever see this in play, but when you do, it's the perfect thing you need. Like, for instance, it could have a very beefy VMAX just sitting on the bench with over like 200, 250 damage, and you don't have a boss's orders to get it out. All you do is you play this down, and you devolve them, making them lose HP, go down to the V, and has less HP than the VMAX, so you end up killing them in a pretty funny way. Now, we have a very basic line of trainers. 4 Evolution Incense, 3 Level Ball. Level Ball is pretty important to note. You can search out Ralts, Kirlia, Shuppet, and Banette. So you basically grab out the entire deck except Gallade and Gardevoir. 4 Rare Candies, 2 Switch. I'm starting to run Switch in this deck. I used to run without Switch because of what I said before with the ability. But there's just some cases where you want to get out the Gardevoir without having to retreat. Old Cemetery is very nice because this deck sometimes lacks in damage, whenever any player attaches energy from their hand to one of their non-psychic Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on them. This deck destroys Frostmoth decks and similar ones, because those attach from the hand. So they could be attaching 5 water energy from their hand every turn, and they're taking 100 damage for you doing nothing, basically. An important thing to know with this stadium is things like Rillaboom, which attach from the deck, and Flaffy, which attaches from the discard, do not trigger this stadium. 3 bosses orders, 2 Marnie, and 3 research, and then 16 psychic energy. Run around a pretty beefy energy count in order to actually hit the Gardevoir abilities. And even then, 16 is still kind of low, so we got 2 Energy Recycler just to put 5 back in the deck. And this really helps out a lot and prevents deck out. I just made a copy of the deck so I can show it all in one screenshot. But here, let's try laddering with this. So with this deck, you always want to go first. If you go first, then you can get a Ralts, and then if you get Rare Candy Gardevoir, you just kind of outpace the opponent. Or if you go first, you can evolve into Banette on your second turn, and then just hit him with the 140 for 1 energy, and that will destroy any evolving deck. He's running the Sobble card. For anybody who doesn't know, the Inteleon draw engine is crazy, because when you evolve Sobble, well, Sobble has an attack where you search for 3 Rapid Strike and put them on your bench. So you grab out 3 more Sobble every single time. And then when you evolve to Drizzile, the stage 1, you search your deck for any item card and put it in your hand. And then when you evolve to Inteleon, there's 2 of them. One of them searches for 2 item cards, and the other one just does 20 damage every single turn to any Pokemon. So this Sobble matchup, well, just the Sobble card, is kind of a problem for us. So we're going to confuse Ray, and hope he doesn't get a heads. I would say that the Inteleon that does damage, I think that might perhaps be a losing matchup, just because we have a lot of low HP Pokemon, like Ralts has 60, Kirlia has 80, I think, and even then Gardevoir only has 140, and if they have 3 of those, then only 3 turns and our entire Gardevoir is gone. And this will really screw over Banette. If they even put down 20 damage, then we kill ourselves with our own attack if we do 140. So here it is, Drizzile, Shady Dealings, search for, oh, it's any trainer card, not even an item. Yeah, search for a trainer. They're probably grabbing Marnie if I had to guess, because they have not played a supporter yet. Now right here, Marnie would actually be pretty good for us, because we have a dead hand right now. By dead hand, I mean we really can't dig deeper into our deck with our current hand. We don't have any draw cards. So if they Marnie us, that will actually be a good thing. And losing a Gardevoir really isn't anything, because we can grab it out with the 4 Evo Incense. I think it's gonna, he grabbed an Evo Incense, I think he might evolve that Sobble to a Drizzile. Yep. But this is good because we prevented him from using his first attack and grabbing out more Sobble. So while it may seem that we're getting outpaced, this is actually good in terms of just the versus Inteleon matchup. Because instead of having 4 Sobbles out, he only has 2 right now. If I were him, I would grab out either a Quick Ball or a Level Ball to get another Sobble. But of course, I don't want that. So just grab something stupid, please. Is he out of the card he's looking for? He's played like 2 cards. Maybe he's deciding between Research and Marnie. Oh, there's the Golden Quick Ball. So he's either going to grab a Sobble, or he's going to grab his V. Another good thing to know with this deck is just because it's a Stage 2 deck, that just means that we only give up 1 prize per turn instead of 2 or 3. Like, oh, we win this matchup. He has Urshifu. Yep. Vs and VMAXs give out 2 and 3 prize cards respectively. And we only give up 1, even when we have Gardevoir. And that is an insane pacing advantage for us. Because not only is our attacker also a draw engine and an energy acceleration engine, it also only gives up 1 prize. So we need to get 3 kills on him against his Urshifus, and he needs to get 6 on us. I'm kind of hoping he uses Switch and then does his first attack, and then we top deck Rare Candy. Okay, he has a dead hand. This is pretty bad for us, but honestly, it could be worse. We only have 2 Kirlia in the deck. We prized a Kirlia, we prized a Gardevoir. Oh yeah, we have all of them in our hand. We prized a Rare Candy. And we prized some energy. Yeah, I think 3 of our prize cards are energy, which is subpar. And honestly, I'm not going to evolve our active. I made a misplay. I thought that this one was down before. But it's pointless evolving to Kirlia here. Well, yeah, it is, but we're not going to attack. Because if we use our attack, like, look, it fails because we don't have a Kirlia in the deck. But I'm evolving just because we have Gardevoir and an Evo Incense, so we can get down 2 Gardevoirs. What is this, turn 3? Which is pretty crazy pacing. Yeah, he's probably going to have a Switch and then swap into Urshifu. Which, yeah, he shuts down one of our Gardevoirs, but we get 2 prize cards on him. He's running Tool Scrapper, which we don't run any tools, so Tool Scrapper, Tool Jammer, those won't do anything to us. There's just wasted deck space for him. Urshifu VMAX. Yeah. We brick here if we don't get a Rare Candy. We lose this matchup if we don't get a Rare Candy right here. He got that out instantly. This is still... No, it's not winnable. Or it's a thing now, once you concede, that's the time we concede. Just getting at the Urshifu Rapid Strike, that was really good on his part. Being able to knock out both of our Kirlias. I didn't think that he would have it, otherwise I would have played that slightly different. Looks like we're up against a colorless deck, which means they're not running a colorless deck. He's just running the box in order for us to not know he has the water coin. So turn 1, I'm thinking... Oh, he's running the... Wait, he's running... Okay, he's running a mega budget deck. Because he's running Energy Search instead of Capacious Bucket. Capacious Bucket is objectively better because they get 2 energy instead of 1. So against Inteleon, this Inteleon, just 40 to one of the opponent's Pokemon so we can safely bench that. And we don't have an energy for the turn. We don't have any rare candy, so it's pointless to keep the Gardevoir in our hand. We don't get a good hand out of that, but that was objectively the right play. And right here, we confuse her. It's impossible for him to knock us out right now. And he's probably going to try to attack through the confusion, which is not a good idea. Yep. If we got rare candy, then we would have gone Gardevoir, but what we do here, we have all four of our Gardevoir. We prized a Gallade, prized a Shuppet, prized a Level Ball, a Rare Candy, and one energy. Something else, I don't know. But I'm gonna hold on to this energy, because what we do here, we get 2 CRE on our bench. This attack is super strong, not just because he gets CRE on the bench, because this gives us more opportunities to get Gardevoirs. Since we put them on the bench instead of in our hand, we can evolve them directly next turn without needing to wait. We get the Lucky Confusion, that's pretty nice. We don't get a Gardevoir. In this case, I would build up a CRE on the bench. And just do nothing. If we get another Confusion, that is amazing. I think this is the only Ralts in current standard format. But even if there were multiple, we would run this one. Because Confusion is super good at Disruption. Okay, we're golden. And we got the Gardevoir. So, with this deck, you always use your ability before you attach an energy. Yep, we did not get an energy there. So if we attach to the active, and we didn't get an energy off of that, we'd be stuck with 2 energy on the active, not being able to attack. But it's fine because we have a Gardevoir right here. And if we can get a single energy, we run 16 in this deck. Thank you very much. We do that. We attach, and Marnie might seem like a good idea, because that would give us 5 brand new cards, and none of these are really playable right now. But we know that our opponent has a dead hand, because he's only been attaching to the active and not building up this Darumaka. So I'm not gonna Marnie. Plus we already draw 4 cards per turn, plus the one at the start. We see 5 cards every single turn. So there's no reason to Marnie right here. Yep. And just like that, that's how the deck rolls. Get a tournament ticket, that's pretty nice to get tradable cards. And that's how the average game with this deck goes. Well, not the average, we got really lucky on that Confusion. But once we got the Gardevoir set up, that's how we roll. We use Marnie more as a disruption card than a draw card. And to get a mulligan. Important thing to note is in terms of our mulligan odds, we have 7, which gives us a 34% chance. He's running a lot of healing and a water electric deck. I don't know what he's running. We always take a card. Ooh, Dragonite. This could be a problem, turn 1. Also, actually, Dragon Guild kind of destroys this deck. So what we do is we put down Old Cemetery, we put down the Psychic Energy, and we pass. Now, this Old Cemetery is going to matter a lot. Cape of Toughness, most fun card in the format, thank you very much. Right now he has 260 HP. But if he manually attaches all these energy, oh, he's running a Union deck. We do not beat Union decks. He's taking a... Yeah, see, look, my favorite card, Greninja's Foot. But this Old Cemetery is really good for hitting like damage ranges and stuff. So like against Suicune, with 4 energy we do 180, which does not kill it. It has 220 HP, I want to say? 210? Either way, we don't kill it with 4 energy, which is our most popular attack. But with Old Cemetery, they're forced to attach 2 energy, and they will do 40 to themselves, knocking them out in the process, so we just leave them doing nothing. Oh, he's running a very fun deck. And he's running Milo. You're kidding. He had God tier luck. How do you get that out turn 2? So this is what we call an unwinnable game. Does he resist fighting? No. With Gallade, we do 180 damage because that counts as a V. And then we'll be 60 damage short with the Gallade attack. So since we can't kill with Gallade, we go... we go Gardevoir. Gardevoir on the active because that gives us the best chance to attack. We use the ability. We get a Psychic Energy, attach it to the active. Draw that other card. We attach this energy here. We Marnie in order to try to get another Gardevoir. We don't get the Gardevoir, but we get the Shuppet and the Banette. I'm shocked we haven't been able to get a Banette turn 1 bonk yet, but we're fine. And we just need to hit this Dragonite, honestly. We can't just let this keep sitting here and doing nothing. So, he probably is going to view the Kirlia as a threat, which is the problem for him. Nobody else runs this deck, except people that I showed it to. So he's going to hit the Kirlia. Oh wait, that does... Oh wait, that damages himself? Oh. Okay, never mind. We get the Kirlia down, we get the Banette, we attach an energy to it. We Level Ball. Grab out a Ralts. And we can knock... No, we cannot knock that out, never mind. Okay, he has 70 HP, which means we need to do 80, so we put 4. And that's the power of the Banette. That's exactly how we run it. It's annoying because we're in range for a single Inteleon attack to kill us with 1 energy. V unions are such a dumb idea. Just 130 for 1 single energy. Wait. Oh, he's using Union Game. I'm not sure if I agree with that decision. I'm just gonna keep on healing it. That's why he's running 20 potions. He probably has a lucky Ice Pop if I had to guess. Yep, go on, build yourself up. And I just sit and watch you do that. Can he be confused? Yeah, look at this. We instantly lose if he gets off a Twister Shuriken. He one-shots every single one of our mons. So you know what? I'm going to play this game annoying. I'm going to confuse him. That was an amazing... Wait. We prized 2 Gardevoirs. Uh-oh. So we absolutely need to build up this Gardevoir. This is our only shot at winning. We do not bench this because of his 100 to everything attack. We just confuse him. I hate trying to win games off of confusion. I think it's very annoying. Especially considering that this is actually a very execution-based deck. But being unions, you can't beat them. They're easily probably the worst addition in Standard. Yep, that's why we run it. And how much HP does he have? 190? We can kill him this turn with Gardevoir. No, we can't, but... we can get extremely close. We attach... oh wait, never mind, we can't. Because we have Gardevoir's prized. Either way, we shred through this hand. We don't want this hand. And we got an Evo Incense, which means we would have been able to get it if we didn't prize Gardevoir. How many prizes does give up? 3. Okay. I think I run Ordinary Rod in the deck, I forget. No, I can check right now. No, I don't. So we have no way of getting our 1 Gardevoir back from the discard. Thin the deck, we don't want any Banette this game. Yeah, especially because he'll just knock out anything right now. This will do 60, but put us at range of an Inteleon hit. So we just stick with the 50. And now he's at 140. And it is impossible for him to attack this Gardevoir unless if he has Boss to boss it up. He flips heads in order to not hit through confusion. Okay, our Gardevoir is safe. Because he can't kill it with this attack. It only does 100, and that will leave us at 40 HP. Terrible position, but it's perfectly fine. And our win condition, we evolve to Gallade, we boss up Coco, we kill him. Actually, no, never mind. We'll take 3 prizes here, we boss up Horsey. Aqua Edge. Why would he Aqua Edge there? Okay, never mind. Now we can play this game pretty carelessly. You can just bench everything and not worry about it. Let's grab out a Gallade to thin the deck, because we're going Gallade later on in this game. Nope. Shining Arcana. We have 140 HP. We attach one to this Kirlia. We evolve. Yeah, look at this. Even after you kill this, they have 2 Vs. That'll be 120 times 2, because we're fighting 240. That one shot's the top of Coco. I'm telling you, this Gallade wins entire match. Oops. Get that thing out of my sight. I hate playing against it. There's our Gardevoir, and there's our second one. I honestly don't see how we lose this. The only way he wins? Like, I'm thinking of this in terms of if he could literally do anything. He would have to paralyze me, which he has no paralysis in the deck. Because if he doesn't paralyze, or, like, he can't trap me. Because without the trap, we literally just boss. Now he's thinking, please don't have the boss. Please do not boss up my Horsey and take 1 prize and win the game. Sorry for you, buddy. Oh yeah, we can't do that when we're attacking. And yep. That's how Gardevoir games go. That was a really good match. I know I relied on confusion, but don't feel bad if you use confusion against unions. Unions don't exist. We act like they aren't part of the format. So I'm going to end off this video, but before I do, I'm going to open this pack. I'm looking for Sylveon VMAX and Rayquaza VMAX, because that's what I need to finish my deck. Let's see what we get. Ooh, okay. Vaporeon VMAX, that's amazing. I love Vaporeon. In case if you can't tell, look at my channel icon, look at my name. Look at my deck box, I run Vaporeon sleeves. But this is an amazing pull. I was considering running a Vaporeon Glaceon deck, because Vaporeon just has so much flexibility. I was considering doing that, but one of my friends, Zunkaku from the last video, didn't do too good, but we don't talk about that. He's running a Vaporeon deck, so I kind of been having to trade all of mine. But at least I have one of my own now. Thank you for watching the video. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below, let me know about any feedback, any other video ideas, and have a good day. Thank you very much.